myself an hour so that I'll give it a minute for people to come in. I said it's at an hour so that I have time and I'm hopefully not late. And if I'm early, so that I have okay, there's that. Live chat. Hey, Jack. Hey, Celeste. Oh, so my knee is really, really bad. Yeah, I'm dipping my tea bag, make sure it gets nice and dark. My knee is in really bad shape. Hey, Edie. If you see me look down, it's because I'm reading the laptop. I can barely walk again. So I have phoned the doctor. I'm waiting for the doctor to call back, which reminds me, I really need to. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm waiting for the doctor to call me back with an appointment to get injections in my knees. I am the damp weather. Ooh, that's actually cool coming through here. The damp weather, and it's now, I've been favoring my knee so much that it's upsetting my hip. Are you walking? Oh, that's nice. Excuse me. Okay. So what I wanted to show you guys, and please tell me I'm not sitting on it. Please tell me I put it aside. Oh, man. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, I am sitting on it. Dopey me. Oh, hang on. It takes me a second to get back in my chair. Hey, Linda. We're about to leave. Matt has a doctor's appointment. Just check up. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you. All right. None of that. Okay. Now, this is a star, I believe, by Sue Ann Ballard. And if you look really close, you can see butterflies and stuff. Now, if you remember, I showed you the panels I have been making. And the very first one I made, I was learning how to put the stars together. And I kind of started from a center and worked outwards in this weird shape. So it wasn't really a panel. So what I've been doing is I have been sewing in blocks to make the original one. Okay, here we go. I don't know how well you can see this, but this block used to be, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more on here, 1 here, and 1 at the other end, and then this is squared up. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Hey, Suze B. And here's how I do it. You got me. She get that fly. Did you get that fly? Oh, I love you so much, Gracie. You're such a girl. It's hard to believe that. And that reminds me. Where are her drops? I gotta give her drops soon. Okay, so what I do is I take one of my stars and I put these 3, I sew these 3 in. And once I have these 2 sewn on, I am going to be able to put this one aside as a finished panel. Eventually, I'll put all the panels together. Okay, so. Gracie. And it's really hard to know exactly where to put, except that this bottom row has only 6 and it needs 8. So I need one at each end to make this more square. Now, if you can see what I'm doing here, is you see how that just fits in there like that? So, let us get a pin. And if you can see, what you got? Oh my goodness. Oh, she's being saucy. So this is where we want this to go in. You can kind of see how it's supposed to look. So we have to start right here. Right here. Turn this around. And once you get the first one pinned in the proper place, you just have to go around the hexagon until you run out of yellow. So, can you guys see this okay? Right? And I'm going to put this through here. And what, Gracie? What? I can't play with you. I'm working. I got it. Boy, she's in a playful mood. I tell you, folks, nothing the vet did saved her life. What saved her life was a non-GMO organic wormer called Host No More. And she now gets that once a day. It used to be 3 times a day. She now gets it once a day just to keep her intestinal tract happy. Okay. All righty. Now we got our thread here. And then you see where this yellow goes up here? That's where the knot is. That's where we meet it. Now, again, I have this pattern that if anybody wants to print it off and do it paper piece style, their squares, their stars would be a little bit bigger, but it would be much, much easier for you all. What, baby? What, baby? I got it. I got your bunny. She just jumped up on the couch and jumped to get her toy. So, again, I never use knots. I just kind of go through the first stitch several times. And then I just, whoops. And then I just do a simple running stitch. Gracie, you're good at this. Oh, give me that toy. Yep. And I came very close to putting her down, but she told us. She told us, no, I'm not ready yet. And I'll tell you something. If we had known sooner, we would have just put her on those drops right away. Even her pain doesn't seem to be an issue. She's jumping on and off the bed. She's jumping on and off the couch. She's outside zooming. She's doing good. Not as perky as before her illness, but she's darn close. She's darn close. Okay, I need a sip of tea. Oh, Yorkshire Gold. Okay. All right. So we've got the first part on. You see? how this is going to go, like this. Do you see this, Gracie, how this is going to go? Look at that. Yeah, me too, Sherry. Me too. And I'll tell you something, folks. When the day comes, because we know it's going to come, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, you're my baby girl. Yes, you are. Well, thank you, Miller family. Let me see if I can get you guys just a tiny bit closer. You hear? Oh, you found a squeaky in that. So I have turned it. I have turned it and put the pin in the next spot. You hear that squeaky? That's the sound of joy. Is the war. She now eats canned food, even though the raw, because she started turning her nose up at the raw, guys. So we've just been going with what she would eat, and now we found that there's a canned food, I think it's Alpo, that she eats. And we leave kibble for her for when if she runs out, when her canned food is done. Hey, Phoebe! Yeah. But I'll tell you something. You know, Gracie's 10 years old, but she's like a child to me, you know? She's yeah, she mouths off like any other kid sometimes. But she you know, she's always been there for me. Always been there when I've been sick, always been there when I've been alone, always been there when I've been sad. Now, see, we've got the two sides of the corner done. Right? And now I'm going to flip this, and this is the way this is going to, and I think I did this wrong. No, okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so now we're going to take it and move it along to the next star and attach it to the next star. Oh, she's up on the back of the couch now. She's ready to have a little snooze after her play. Now, here's something I want to show you. This is a juncture of this yellow, this block, and this block. And you don't go take your thread and go from here and jump over. You have to go through to the other side. You see that? You see where my needle's going through? If you try and sew through all four, it will actually make a big bunch and it won't get right. But so we double stitch through that first. No, Peppy was my soul dog. Gracie's the queen of my heart. She's the queen of hearts. Linda called it. She's on her way to take Matt to a doctor's appointment, so she's not here to moderate today. But can you guys see this okay? And I have one more. I'm going to show you how I pieced another block. I'm going to take another block for the other end and put the yellow pieces in and then put it on the end. And then this panel will be finished. Things are going well for me. I'm more regular. But as I said before, until I get a new computer and new editing software, I cannot, all I can do right now is lives and shorts. Our church had a class last week. We learned how to make one patch. It resembles a flower. We use the cardboard cutouts to make the English paper piecing coaster, hand sewn. Cool. Okay. There we go. Now, this is the last part here. I might have put too many in here for an end piece. No, okay. It's going to end up, one's going to end up in there anyway. Might as well leave it. And here, we go through here where the knot was on that side. Where's my thread here? There it is. Well, of course it's fun to learn. Learning new things is how we keep our brains young, folks. Although mine's pretty much toasted, I think. I feel like such a failure right now, guys. I can't walk. I can't film. I can't edit. It's hell for me right now. And if I don't get a new computer and editing software soon, the internet's going to forget about me. I'm just going to be that crazy old person who sits and sews in her chair. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, I mean, after 15 years, you think I would be better off than I am, not worse off than I was when I started. You know what I mean? And I'm barely able to do enough to keep my reading channel and this channel alive. But I don't know how long it's going to be before I can get, a new computer. I know how much I need. And the editing software that the guy who built my computer gave me forever editing software, it crashed and no longer is recognized by the computer. All right, so see how this is? Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I didn't necessarily need that one in there, but it'll come in handy. Now I have to make one for over here at this end, and then I'll show you this. It'll be all squared up. So we need something. Let me look. What do we need for here? What colors do we need that will go nice right here? So let's see. Well, we have orange. What about this? Or it's got to be something bold. Oh, there's already red out there. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's the one. All right, so now what I have to do is I have to put 2 yellow pieces. Can you see how that works? So the 2 yellow pieces in here. So we'll set this aside. And I'll get out my yellow pieces. This rain is not helping my knees. I've got spaghetti in the crock pot. I may have to close some windows. It's actually quite cool. What? It's the rain, Gracie. It's the rain. Hang on. Oh God, this is so touchy. All right, so we line the corner up. See, sometimes your piece will be too long. It doesn't matter as long as you line up at the joint, right? Yep, change is hard. That's for sure. The way I look at it is, I hope my doctor can give me shots in my knees that will get me through planting. And then I might have to have shots again that'll get me through the harvest. It's pretty bad. But one of my little apricot trees is full of blossoms. And my big apricot tree looks like Queen Anne's lace. That's why I named her Queen Anne. And I'm hoping that tomorrow will be sunny and the bees will get out and do their thing. All right. There's that. Right? Now I'm going to take this pin out. I'm going to backstitch through that corner one more time where the pin was. And then I'm turning this. Boop. Like this. And lining it up with that one. Alrighty. And then through the corner and across we go. And then I got to put one more on and then we can sew that onto the block. I'm almost 68. You've accomplished more than I ever will. Love the quilt you're making. I had a failed back surgery 11 years ago. The struggle is real. Aw, Cindy, thank you, honey. I don't feel like a failure. I just feel like I'm getting, I've gotten, after 15 years, I should be, my channel should be more. But it's my body, that's slowing me down, folks. It really is. So, sitting in my chair and sitting in the quilt frame or sitting at the table. Tomorrow I'm probably going to cut some fabric up because I have an idea. I wasn't going to redo Briar's blanket, but I actually think I can take some of them. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Okay, now we're going to leave this attached because, see, give this a little tug because we have to put this one on here. Yeah. Yeah, well, I lost my faith in the Catholic Church a long time ago. I mean, part of me will always be a Catholic, and I learned some beautiful things about myself and life through the Catholic Church. But let me just say, no, I'm not going to say it. I just, it's not for me anymore. The Van Gogh painting, Starry Night. Oh, yeah. Starry, starry night. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Gracie. She's a mommy darling. She's a mommy girl. Oh, I love you, Gracie. She's looking at me from the couch. She's her mommy sweetheart, the best girl in the world. I'm going to take this out and turn it. And her mommy loves her. Loves her oh so much. By the way, I'm not insulting the Catholic Church. I'm just saying it's not for me anymore. Because she's a mommy sweetheart. Oh, she's starting to go to sleep. It's your mommy baby. Okay, dokie. Sometimes it works just to flip it back and forth. You know, we talk about moving, but I don't think I have a move in me. All right. Now, this one's done. Okay. Now, every one of these rows, the trick is every one of these rows has 8 in it. Okay. Oh, where are we going here? Where are we going here? There we are. So as you can see, I put one on here, and then we've got to go across 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where, okay, let me turn this around and look. This is going right here. You see? Hang on. I want to give you a clear shot of where this is going. Like this. So we start here. Flip this over. That. Put the pin in. Thank you, Bev, for showing the versatility of a woman's world. It can be full of chaos, heartache, and beauty at the same time. You're a beautiful role model. Many blessings to you and yours. Well, thank you. I don't know about being a role model, but I'll tell you something. You know, they say when God gives you lemons, you make lemonade. I just do the best I can with what the day gives me. And today, the day gives me not just knee pain, but it's shot up into my hip. So I'm spending the time. I've made life easy by putting spaghetti started in the crock pot. At some point, I'm going to load my dishwasher, which I put through a cleaning cycle last night. Yes, okay, this is the way this goes. And that's it. I'm kind of stuck in this chair. today. Except for when, like, I have to go to the bathroom and stuff. Yeah. Well, hard lemonade, no one wants to see me dancing down the road naked, laughing insanely at 3 o'clock in the morning in the rain. That's what hard lemonade would do to me. Anything hard like that. I'm glad I can sew like this, because if I couldn't, I'd be stuck in my chair just watching TV with nothing productive happening. And this allows me to create, feel productive, and still look after my knee today. I'm waiting for a phone call from the doctor to see when my shots. And even if the shots only last a few weeks, at least I'll get my garden in, right? Whoops. There we go. One more through here. We take this pin and we turn this up. Turn it up. We go here. Find where the corner is on the yellow. Like that. I mean, you could do this with a sewing machine, but it'd break your heart because you'd be forever going past the corners. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to direct sew my cucumbers and my zucchini. Well, that reminds me, I got to put some zucchini in the spaghetti sauce. It's why I canned it. Extra veg. People laugh and say, oh, spaghetti's not very healthy. But I'll tell you what, that's only if you just take a jar of spaghetti sauce and pour it over noodles. I add meat, onions, peppers, mushrooms, and zucchini. That's what makes my spaghetti so healthy. There we go. Feel like life's about the daily journey because we all know what the destination is. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, I may not be putting out new content on a regular basis, but this is just where my life is right now, right? So reading from this armchair right now and stitching from this armchair. Although tomorrow, well, I used a jar of I'm using a jar of Botten sauce, but well, I put meat on it too. That's protein. And yes, we do put cheese on sometimes. Oh, come on. See, my hands don't even want to grip. But tomorrow, if all goes well, I may start cutting up fabric for Briar to redo Briar's quilt. I don't know if I can sew through it, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But my baby needs another blanket. He's only got the one I made him out of t-shirt squares. So the one I gave Bubba was actually just too small. to redo for Briar and himself, you know. See, we're at the juncture where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of fabric meet at this juncture. And I'm not going through them all. I'm just going through my last stitch on the one side into my first stitch on the other. And it should come up right where that point is sewn to the yellow on the other side. Hey, Nat, where you been? I've missed you. No, Gracie, nobody's here. They're on. It's okay, baby. It's okay. No, nobody's here. Hey, Long Haul, how's it going? Gracie. Oh, you're so saucy. What? No, go lay down. No, I wasn't talking to anybody except on the listen to her. Oh my goodness. What? Go lay down now. Get that bug. Get that fly. You see it. Get that fly. Oh yeah, you're very fierce. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't get your hackles up. It makes you look skinny again. You had the needle in backwards. What do you mean you had the needle in backwards? On what? Gracie. So as soon as I finish sewing this block in, I'll show you what I mean by how I've squared this panel up. I got one more row to do. Oh, and the sewing machine. Yeah, turn your needle a quarter turn in your thing. There's also the fact, if you guys remember me making a Christmas apron years ago, and I did a blooper reel because my thread kept breaking through the whole thing. Turned out that the eye of the sewing machine needle, the inner curve was sharp. And it was breaking the needle. It was breaking the thread. Every time it pulled through the hole, it was cutting it. It was really weird. Yeah, she's back on the couch, but she's keeping her eye out. All right, one last turn. And when I have this sewn, I'm going to show you all the panels that I have finished so far. And I was wrong the other day. It's not 242, it's 342. And I'm not even sure what size of quilt that makes. But this just may, go on my bedroom wall someday. Behind the headboard of my bed. Because when I move into the office, there's no window there, and I can just have it. And people walk by and see it. Hey, Ms. Mary. How's it going? Is that my Ms. Mary or... What? I'm saying hello. I'm saying, well, thank you, Long Haul. No, Gracie, I'm talking to people on the computer. Stop it. My goodness. Ooh, being saucy. Eh? Mommy's got to give you your drops soon. If I can find them. They were over here. But they're not. What? What are you choking on? Oh, quit your growling. Oh, did you fart, Gracie? Well, because I smell canned dog food. Is that good yums? Did you eat all your nums? All right. Down to the last stretch here, folks. All righty. Well, I hope someday somebody watches these videos when I'm long gone and learns something. But I have a feeling by the time I'm long gone, we will be well past YouTube and whatnot. All right, so there is the last one put in this row. Now I'm going to get down off my chair here. Whoops. Come on, you. Hang on. I'm going to get off my chair here, and I'm going to wind it back up and show you guys. So just give me a second. I don't know, Shay Shay. I don't know. All right, now. Oh! Oh! All right. Oh. This is the way these are going to go. Wow. Okay, let's bring the chair up for you. I had no idea that I got this much done, you guys. I'm going to show you in a minute. All right. Hey, here we go. Look at this. You guys have helped me get here. Now, these are all 8 wide. And I don't know how many they're going to be. If I'm going to have to count to see actually how many wide there are. But that is it so far. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm so proud of myself. Every piece, hand cut, hand pieced, hand stitched. This is Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying, I got to fold all this back up and get to more sewing. Reading with Beverly Wolfie, folks. There'll be a chapter either later or tonight. I love you guys. Thanks for keeping me company. Mwah. Take care. God bless.